In this video tutorial, I will show you the usage of 5 most important modules in Synth. In this case, I will show you in plugins called Sour. As we can see, there is an oscillator, filter, and LFO section. Also, there is an envelope amplifier section. We start from oscillator, and the oscillator is the place where sound is created. As we can see, there is a main oscillator in this plugin, and there is a second sub-so oscillator. We have these two buttons, noise level and sync frequency, in the main oscillator. In the second oscillator, we have a level and phase. And if you don't know what we actually want to do with phase, then don't mess around with phase, because you can cause more damage than good stuff. There is a button for octave, down and up. There is a button for detuning. Waveform shape is a foundation of sound, and in this plugin there is only saw wave, as the name says, sour. Also, we have a square waveform shape. With clicking on this button, you change from the saw to the square waveform shape. Invert, as I mentioned earlier, it means to invert the phase. And then this button, I'm not quite sure for what is this button. We go to the filter section. As you can see, there is a cutoff button, and also there is a resonance. These two, I don't know what the function of these two buttons are, but you can hear the sound. And we have a mode, LP or low pass 24, LP 12, band pass and high pass. This is a 4 mode of filter. Cutoff is how much you want to cut off, and the LP 24 is the most used filter. This 24 means 24 dB from when the start low pass filter. There's 24 dB goes down, or 12 dB if you use LP 12. Resonance is the how much harmonics will up, and you will feel like you turn up the volume. Down is the filter envelope, ADSR, and with amplitude, you can choose how much the filter envelope will do the stuff, with attack time, decay time, sustain level, and release time. And there is a destination button. It says on what kind of what part of sound you want to filtering. You can cut off, sync frequency or master frequency, and subphase. We have LFO or low frequency oscillator. There is a speed from 0 to 10 Hz, as I say, low frequency oscillator. And there is a attack time and release time for LFO. There is an amplitude, and amplitude basically means how much you want to pass LFO. And LFO doesn't create a sound, LFO only modulates the sound in time. There's a destination button from cutoff or a panning. There is a shape waveform. You can use triangle, saw, square, or random. There's a tempo sync. Then you can sync with your own tempo. And at the beginning, there is a amplifier or envelope with the level button. You can choose from -24 to +24. Also a panning button for left and right. And there is an envelope attack time. That means from the start you note for how long the the sound starts. Decay time from the most value to the sustain, and the sustain is level, the average level, and the release is the time when the notes turn off and how much will fall to this, in how much time will sound fall to 0. Now that would be basically the usage of 5 most important modules in Solver.